What up, man? It's your boy Nick Incredible, and I just watched Attack on Titan Season 3, Part 2, Episode 6, man, and oh my god. How do you choose? If it was up to you, how do you choose? Now, like, we know overall that Armin got brought back to life, and boy am I ecstatic about that, because I plumb cried in last week's episode when they killed Armin. I was like, no they didn't, that was every bit of wrong. But someone coming in on one of my videos and told me that he was coming back, but the way that he came back was absolutely fantastic. He's a Titan now. And okay, now before I say anything else, when all of this started, I didn't want Bertolt to die. Well, him or Reiner. I wanted them to capture them. But after everything that happened and the way that he killed Armin, he deserved everything he got. And I am glad that Bertolt's dead and Armin was the one to do it. I am completely glad. He got his just desserts. Now, what I can't wait to see is Armin's power now that he's consumed the Colossal Titan, which I think is going to be absolutely fantastic. I know manga readers know everything that's happening, but us anime-only watchers, we get the just desserts week by week. But I am so excited, man, because Armin is now a Titan. Oh, man, I'm so happy he's alive. I was so depressed last week, man. I was all in my feelings, man. I wasn't feeling right. I couldn't do anything, man, because Armin was dead and the way that they killed him off. But I'm so happy that he's alive, man. But like I said at the beginning of the video, man, how do you choose? Oh, that's kind of bright. You got Erwin, who's the leader and who can really help you with military strategy and everything else concerning the Titans and overall government of the core. And then you got Armin, who's on his way to being another Erwin, basically. That's exactly what he's going to be. But how do you choose, man? It's so hard. And I mean, honestly, yeah, let's be real. We all would have chose Armin. That's just what it is. But in a predicament such as Levi, how do you choose? How do you How do you take and be like, well, am I only choosing Erwin because he was a commander and my friend? Or am I doing this because I think this is what we need and what's right? Or do you go and listen to the other cadets and stuff and be like, well, Armin was there with us from the beginning. We wouldn't have any of this stuff without Armin. We wouldn't have none of these strategies or plans without Armin, which is totally true. I don't care what anybody say. None of this stuff would have worked out the way that it did if they didn't have Armin on their side to think of all of the strategies that they needed and used. But now I'm gonna go around and some other stuff. But one moment that stuck out to me, like, it's not anything particular, but it's when Levi hit Eren and sent him flying, and Mikasa just the moment that she just dove over at Levi and just jumped in his face and was like. It was like everything within her was telling her to kill him, but she was just like, at the same time, he leads us, and I don't want to have any backlash before. But she was like, you done the wrong thing, man. You done the wrong thing when you touched Eren, and then you already said that you're not going to heal Armin. No, you have to die. But she was like, he's weak, and I could take it from him. But she was contemplating, like, whether do I kill him or do I just take the antidote with the Titan serum and inject Armin with it myself. Because Levi was a little weak. But that moment was great. But what I'm talking about was when they showed Eren again. Do you realize how hard Levi hit him? He lost all of this side of his teeth. All of these was gone. And he was talking like this. You gotta save Armin. He lost all of his teeth. Well, I think it might have been this side. He lost all of his teeth on this side. You gotta save Armin. He lost everything was gone. So that was a hard hit. But the cadet that saved Erwin, all of these names are so similar. The cadet that saved Erwin was like, I was going to take his life, and that's what gets me about this whole episode. This whole episode was jam packed with emotion, man. He was like, I was going to take his life to end his suffering, but like I couldn't do it because I felt like we needed him, and we needed a devil to take over and take control, so we can take and beat the Beast Titan and the other Titans. And he was, you know how hard the choices that they've had to make just in this episode alone were so heavy, man. And I don't know if some of these choices are very hard, man. And if you're not ready to deal with the consequences, you can't make these sacrifices that they're making, because it was a tough sell between Armin and Erwin. We would have picked Armin, but like as a military standpoint, it's a tough sell. And then you got to look at the fact of the cadet that saved Erwin. I was going to end his life, to end his suffering. And then we get to the part about John and Hanji-san, and she was finna end. She was finna end Reiner. Like she was gonna just go ahead and lop his head off, man. She was gonna end Reiner, and John was like, "No, let's wait." And you gotta admit, you kind of saw that coming. Somebody that coming to save him, because you know it played out so smooth. Like it was like, "Nah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait." But she was ready to end him, and John was like, "No, let's wait, and we can use his powers to combat against the other Titans." But the moment they did, the abnormal and this guy, I think somebody told me his name was Zeke or something like that. Okay, now this is another part that I really want to talk about. This character, when he came and he ran over there to where Eren was, he knows Eren's dad. Okay, now their relationship. Now they look like maybe they could be brothers. Or he's like Eren's uncle, or he's like part of the scientist group, I'm assuming, that worked with Eren's dad, because Eren's dad, I think, is the one he had. Well, we knew that Eren's dad was a Titan, and like when they showed the flashback and everything, him walking outside the walls, that he already lived outside the walls because he was a Titan. But I'm assuming that this Zeke character that was talking with Bertolt and Reiner is the one that was helping Eren's dad, or he could be related to Eren's dad, and maybe that character and Eren's dad are brothers. I don't know. He's a very weird character. But what the moment I wanted to touch on was that when he told Eren that I will save one of these days, I will save you, or I'm the one to save you. It was something he worded it very weird, like. But this episode was absolutely fantastic, man. I can't believe Armin is a Titan. How great is that, man? Armin is a Titan. And since he ate the Colossal Titan, now I wonder, I can't remember exactly how it works. Like, when you eat a Titan, like, cause when you transform the first time with the serum, you're just a mindless Titan. But like if you eat like someone that's in Titan, there's someone else that's a Titan, and they oh, you know what? Now I remember, because Eren's dad ate the collaborator, the collector, or the coordinator. Eren's dad ate the coordinator, and then he turned Eren, and Eren ate his dad. So that's how he has the coordinator. Okay, so Armin ate Bertolt, and now he has, I'm assuming, hopefully the Colossal Titan powers, or if not, where he can't transform into the Colossal Titan, he has like maybe like the part of the powers where he can eject steam or something. Now I'm just rambling. I don't know. That's just my mind working in a weird way, man. But this episode was absolutely fantastic, man. Armin is back from the dead. There was still a little bit of sadness because Erwin is officially dead this time, but Armin's back, and that's all that really matters, man. This is your boy, The Incredible. Don't forget to smash that like button until you can't smash it anymore. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them. And subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. And always remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.